So I just wanted to say hello. Thank you for subscribing to me. A lot of people have shown up and subscribed in the past. Sorry, I'm chewing gum. This is very rude. A couple hundred in the past week or so, which has been overwhelming. Just wow, kaplow. I just wanted to check in because I know pretty much all the new people are there because of those Simpsums I've made, and I just want you guys to know, because some people I know this, but I'm probably not everybody. I'm sure I am still making them. There's been a big delay because one, I'm lazy, but also because, and this is true, I got mugged on 420, bro. 3 guys beat me up. So I've been recovering. My nose is broken. You can't tell anymore. This is the proof I have. This is my robot arm. Right now I can pretty much do everything, but 2 days from now, Thursday, May, I don't know, 7, is it? Something like that. I don't remember numbers. I'm going to get surgery on my elbow, so I'm going to be out of commission for a little while longer. I am going to do more Simpsons, but there's a reason there has been a delay. And also, so for now, just as a sort of, I don't know, booby prize, my friends and I have been recording a lot of Let's Plays just because they're easy for me to sit around and, somebody else plays the game and we just make fun of it, and I'm on painkillers. But one time before we started the Let's Play, my friend Adam and we just started gabbing about stuff. And then we just ended up talking about The Simpsons a little bit, since I can't stop talking about the show and how it's gone wrong and stuff. I just thought I'd upload that part of the audio, like a sort of a shitty little podcast thing. Just as a holdover. It's no Simpsons with its beautiful art and brilliant jokes. I didn't, edit any of it because I'm just trying to put something out before I have no use of my left arm again on Thursday, and probably no use of my consciousness. But I will keep doing them. I'm certainly finishing the season out. I at least made that strange self-destructive promise to myself. Okay, that's all for now. Thank you again for subscribing. Thanks to 4chan, who I think made pretty much all this happen. Thank you for this award, guys. I hear I'm up for an Emmy pretty soon. In my mind, so I'm looking forward to that. I'll probably visit the Emmys in my fever dreams on the whatever drugs they pump me full of. Here's us talking about The Simpsons. Enjoy, maybe. Bye.
Yeah, Simpsons has been pretty terrible, hasn't it?
Oh, it's been really bad.
Even more terrible than usual.
It's gotten more. Well, maybe it's just because so many are stacked up against me. I just didn't do them, and now they're all backed up. And there's like 6 I haven't done.
I saw that. No joke. I saw that one with the Minecraft open. I didn't even get through like 10 seconds. I just went nope.
Yeah.
And and that's saying something, because the week before was that dumb Futurama episode. Yeah, I actually went through a little bit of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was that they've become extremely complicated and insane, which I think was happening already, but there's just so many of them now.
It was kind of like that, but back when they had competent writers.
It was, but yeah, right. Right. It was more like the show would start with a crazy non sequitur, and no, it was a weird show. It was a weird show, but it knew how to juggle being like cartoony and weird, and then also going, but like there's this current of sitcom love running through it. But now it's kind of just insane all the time. I will say maybe you're right that to some extent this season is worse because of
It seems like they want to just sort of be, oh, we're current with everything.
They do that, and they're also, which is really sad because it's like in a post South Park Family Guy world, they like it looks like you're like grandma trying to catch up with the kids, and it's just like, ugh.
Hey, have you heard about this thing called World of Warcraft?
Yeah, right. It's so like sad to like see that, and like the intro where they sing the Kesha song. They had an intro. The intro was based with the whole cast singing "Wake Up in the Morning," feeling like I'm P Diddy and stuff. And then also just like even little things like I don't fucking want to see The Simpsons with a flat screen TV and iPads. They just have the new technology, and it feels wrong. It just feels like they were from then. And it was done.
Is it because I don't know? Is it kind of because flat screens are relatively new?
It's all just the new shit. It just feels like they weren't supposed to live this long. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's fucking weird.
It was like their old TV was was like part of the art style.
Right, and it like sucks that they have this flat screen now, and they just and they've got this technology around, and part of it's to do with the art style and who they were, but also just like. Things have a fucking shelf life, and it's weird that these people live. They just like the world grows around the Simpsons, and they just keep fucking going, and like the new things kind of get incorporated into that way. Have they been back
to Japan yet?
No, but they did go back to Brazil.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. In one I have yet to summarize. I think that might be the next one I'm supposed to do, but they. Yeah, it just feels fucking stupid. But I will say the thing that is worse about this season, it's crazy in the way they've all gotten now, where the plots are just fucking batshit and stuffed and don't work. But they do go weirdly like sci-fi. There's two like sci-fi. They're like burning off Futurama plots or some shit. It's like the one with Sideshow Bob. Is like what the fuck? He's got gills. Was there
anything like that before? I mean, I know they've had they've had like a Silver Age supervillain in town. They had Blinky the Fish.
Yeah,
and they had and they had that baseball team. Getting all horrible and mutated.
Yeah, they did I mean, they would get a little nuts, and they did like Itchy and Scratchy. It was like an action movie and stuff. But I don't know. There was like a handling of tone in these, but. It's just that it's like, but Sideshow Bob got really weird the last time he cut his own face off and replaced it with someone el's. There was a reference to it.
Off?
Yeah. And so that was already like his episodes were getting like, I don't know, this is like a different world.
I can't believe they're still bringing back Sideshow Bob.
I know, they really gotta fucking stop. So the new one was just so it was like a goddamn sci-fi plot. He was like, he had animal DNA in him, and I was like, what is this? And then it just went crazy with that Futurama one you saw.
When he works for Monsanto.
Yeah. That Futurama one you saw where Homer's in the...
Homer has clones. Cloned,
Like they used to do, they did ones about the future, but in a very kind of winking way, and you didn't know if it was the truth. The first time they did that, I think it was Lisa talked to a psychic. So you didn't know if it was the real future.
She finds out about getting married.
Right, and so like the future stuff, and that was kind of funny and non sequitur in the way they know how to do it.
Yeah, and it's kind of like, it's the future, but it still kind of sucks because it's like today, except we have like hologram watches now.
Yeah.
It's still like that kind of future.
Right, you're right. Because that was a big thing about The Simpsons was it doesn't remember anymore, but it was a satire. It was a real satire of society, and it was all very... There was like an undercurrent of it being kind of sad and tragic.
Yeah.
It's the thing that makes it so weird that they've rebuilt Springfield in like Universal Studios, I guess. That there's because the Simpsons of old would never have understood the idea of rebuilding Springfield as a music because it wasn't a fun place. It was just society.
Yeah.
Springfield was just a satire of society. It's this very fucking odd thing. It's that weird thing where satire starts like eating its own head. It doesn't make sense. It's such a strange thing. It shouldn't be in life. Like Moe's was a sad place to go. You're not like supposed to go into Moe's and I'm in Moe's. Like it was a sad fucking bar.
Yeah, it was full
of drunk, depressed people. Barney was a very sad man.
No one ever talked except for Homer.
Yeah. Right. They're not friends. They're depressed people. It's not like, I got to go to Moe's. Like, it's an odd thing. And but now the future episodes too are just the way that one starts is weird because it doesn't even say, we're in the future. It starts out with Homer dies and he has clones, and then it transitions to a future one. But it like the present seems to start in sci-fi world. So
yeah.
that is something they seem to have lost. There seems to be this odd lack of separation between that stuff that it just makes you go, oh, I guess it's canon. I guess this is the way it is.
Canon. Yeah.
It's canon now, buddy.
Yeah. Yeah, now there's people with Simpsons headcanon.
Of course, there have to be. Yeah, they've been around too long. You need a headcanon. I guess I have a fucking Simpsons headcanon, and it's up until, like season 9. And then it's fucking nothing. None of it.
Was season 9 when they
maybe
literally
10.
transplant, put up all the buildings, tore up all the buildings, and so they could transplant Springfield?
Oh, I remember that. I don't know when that happened. It's such a fucking massive shit tapestry because there's so many episodes. It's amazing because I've seen all of them except the most recent one.
It's been running. I mean, Simpsons has been running since we were in grade school.
Yeah.
If you want to get really running a technical, probably around since we were born.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It's and it's really crazy. It's been on that, and it's funny because most people don't watch them all like me, and they see a few and they go, oh, what about that? Like, I saw this weird one where blah blah blah, and I'm like, I don't remember that. Like, I don't remember any of it because it's amazing. Like, it doesn't. It's such a mess of boring weirdness now, and it confuses what the show is, and it confuses my headcanon. Because I cannot remember. I think that's a stupid phrase, by the way.
I think that's more... I don't think that's headcanon. I think you just have good taste.
But it confuses me because in a weird way, like, I don't know how The Simpsons feels anymore. Because I haven't watched many full episodes of when it was good recently. And I've watched all these...
recently?
I'm sorry. I haven't recently watched any episodes from the era when it was good. Yeah. And no, that's right. I phrased that strangely. Yeah, and so now I've got this odd fucking opinion of what I don't know what The Simpsons is anymore because it's this weird like sci-fi piece of shit where characters do whatever the fuck they want, and Mr. Burns is a superhero for an episode, and it doesn't fucking matter, and it's like, oh, it's such a mess. It ruins to watch it more. It ruins one.
Yeah. You want. So let's go ahead and take that break before we get any more.
Thanks for listening to our podcast about The Simpsons.
Hotcast.
Hotcast.
Yeah.
Headcanon. Hot canon.